Hello there, Andrew D. Pope. We humans have something called a comfort zone. All things being equal, we try and work within our comfort zone as much as possible. It's the area for us where we're working within our comfort zone and where we feel that success has the most chance of happening. For example, if a musician plays the same tune, a tune they know and love and have great experience with, they know they have a good chance of success with that tune, especially if they're playing to an audience. This makes perfect sense. We all do this. You, me, everybody. I'm a big fan of comfort zones. When we've learned a new skill, we've practiced that skill, we've really got that skill into the muscle, we're confident that we can execute. That skill now forms part of our comfort zone. The downside to this admittedly safe approach is that we risk stagnating. We risk never venturing out of our comfort zone to try something new by getting into a discomfort zone. Within our admittedly comfortable comfort zone, there's almost no learning, no growth, and no chance of failure. In my experience, self-confident and emotionally intelligent people take a different approach. They do the safe stuff for sure. We all need and appreciate that. We all enjoy that. But they also build in some stretch and growth. They build in discomfort zones. Here's a fantastic quote from a hero of mine, the late great David Bowie. It's a long quote, so here goes. If you feel safe in the area you're working in, you're not working in the right area. Always go a little bit further into the water than you feel capable of being in. Go a little bit out of your depth. And when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching the bottom, you're just about in the right place to do something exciting. David Bowie. That's a great quote from David Bowie there on getting out of comfort zones. Let's face it, David Bowie knew a thing or two about success and self-confidence. I'm going to listen to pretty much anything he says on these topics. From my experience, the trick is to get out of your comfort zone and into your discomfort zone with control. I've had my fair share in life of charging like a bull at a gate or whatever project or dream I was currently working on. Usually I tried to run too far too fast, came a cropper, decided the whole thing was useless, and gave up. This leads to a downward spiral of basically feeling like a failure and feeling miserable. Not a good thing to do. So as I mentioned, once I discovered that control was a very useful way to go forward, I started to adopt what I call the baby step approach. I might be a little biased, of course, but I wrote an excellent article on this very topic of baby steps. It details my philosophies and attitudes towards it, and you might find it of interest. I will pop a link in the description below for you. Check that out. Building on our earlier musician example, it would likely be an unmitigated disaster for that musician to take a new tune that they hadn't practiced a lot and audition it or run it in front of a 10,000-seat auditorium, for example. Probably not going to go that well. If you were that musician, you would do well to grow into that tune in stages. You need to get uncomfortable with it in a controlled manner in order to bring it comfortably into your comfort zone. So, practice first and get feedback from people you trust. Make lots of mistakes in a low-stakes environment and learn from those mistakes. Keep pushing yourself on each practice feedback evolution. Test it out perhaps on a select and small audience. Expand and stretch your comfort zone and start to include that tune on small venue set lists. You will have to gently push yourself along like this all the way up to the day you play in front of a big crowd at a big venue. It's scary and it's exciting. You still may make a few mistakes on the night at that big venue. It's a big deal, remember. So what? Tell the crowd it's a new tune, especially for them at that venue. They'll get it, they'll appreciate it, and they'll love it. If you were that musician, you would now have successfully expanded your comfort zone by taking baby steps. Go ahead, rinse and repeat. So that's the process I use. Go ahead, adapt it, transform it, use it for your own development and stretch goals and growth. Self-confident people like safe, but they never settle for safe. Self-confident people trust the process. They're always looking to expand their comfort zones. Once again, as I was developing myself and getting away from my chaotic years and my non-self-confident years, I started to move into my self-confident years. And I did this with a lot of reflection, a lot of thought, a lot of questions to myself, and I had to provide myself with a lot of honest answers. So I'm going to recommend you ask yourself a few questions and provide yourself with honest answers. Then you can choose to act on the answers you get. So these are the sort of questions I might recommend to you. In what areas of your life are you firmly rooted in your comfort zone? Are you looking to change any of these areas? What's stopping you? What are you afraid of? Pick one area and devise a way to stretch your knowledge, skills and behaviors by small increments or baby steps. Develop a plan. What's your end goal? Seek high quality feedback on all your development activity. Take baby steps towards that goal. Note that if a small step fails, it will only fail in a small way. That's the beauty of the baby step approach. Keep working hard at the small steps. As you make progress, you get used to a series of small victories, and your self-confidence and skills will rise accordingly. Now, I've fallen foul of this a few times. Don't be tempted to rush forward when you think victory or success or final goal achievement is near. Keep taking the baby steps. It got you this far. Keep going and it will take you the rest of the way. Be patient and the end results may very well amaze you. When you stop and look back at how far you've come on your goal journey, you'll notice that all those tiny little steps that didn't seem so big each time you took one of them have added up into a pretty significant rise, a pretty significant gain, a large overall success. Nowadays, it never ceases to amaze me, this kind of approach. Baby steps, highly recommend it. You have increased your comfort zone. You will have increased your self-confidence. You've done great things. I hope that was useful. I hope that's given you some food for thought. Check out this great video next, and I will see you next time.